let's keep the white trash wagon rolling.
We just want to say sorry. We're sorry if we let anybody down. I'm sorry if we hurt anybody. I'm sorry all this got so out of hand.
Now, if the video ended right there and we took Mike at his word, I'd go, wow. He came out with the truth, acknowledged what was wrong, said he was gonna change things in the future and apologize. Except where I just cut that apology clip, he goes on.
I'm sorry all this got so out of hand. It would have never got this out of hand if it wasn't for that DeFranco guy. Starting all of this, doing all of this to my family. He's responsible for this. Yes, we did the videos. Yes, I own up to everything in the videos. I own up to it. They're fake.
What?
Agreed again with Philip. How is it Philip's fault? This is like, that is so fucking ridiculous. That's why I didn't, when I watched that video, I tried, guys. You know me, I try to see the good in people. Even Onision, you've seen it. I try when he kind of looks apologetic and does his thing, or I see he's getting humbled. I try to take it in, I try to find the compassion. I couldn't find the compassion because even in their apologies, everything they said, it reverted back to them on some level. And the fans and the viewers and how much they like them, and they'd slip up, oh, but the kids like it, the kids. Everything reverted back to them. There was not one, in my opinion, genuine apology where they were really sorry that in any way, shape, or form their kids could have gotten hurt. I would have been totally okay if it was like, you know what, maybe we aren't perfect parents, maybe we aren't doing things right, but we're gonna take the steps to make stuff right and figure out how to do this because we care about our kids. It was all about wanting to let the fans down, and that shit pisses me off. But somehow, no. It's all Philip DeFranco's fault, because white trash logic. Now, remember in the last video when we've heard several times that they say, well, when one of the kids says they don't want to be filmed, we don't film them, we don't keep going on. Well, Philip DeFranco showed this clip to prove him wrong. Hit it.
I want everybody to leave me alone. I just want to be left alone so I can calm down.
Of that embarrassment parenting style.
Just say we take you at your word and you're not just backpedaling here. It is fake, it is scripted, maybe just exaggerated sometimes. For many people, that might even be more concerning because we already see that you incentivize the kids to do this so they get more views.
I'll get you a PlayStation 4 if you get 1 million views.
And again, getting things doesn't equal abuse. It should never equal abuse. And some of what we are seeing is genuine physical abuse that they are allowing to happen. On this video, as you guys know, they went on to say that the drama was fake and it was scripted. The whole thing is fake and it's all the kids and it's all of their ideas. Let's take a look at what Philip has to say about this.
That also means you script and plan out videos and monetize and profit off of this kid getting thrown around. Which page in the script involved a stepbrother punching Cody in the head? So he was being pinned on the ground and he got kicked in the crotch. Was that just kind of an ad-lib thing? Are they method actors?
It's so hard to watch. It's so hard to watch, and I completely agree with Philip. So on the flip side, it's all scripted, so you are making money off of your kids beating the crap out of one another, and even sometimes you guys doing it to them, and you're encouraging it, and you're laughing at it, and you're getting off on it, and you're making money off. That's almost as sleazy and disgusting as if the shit were real. Just awful.
The mental gymnastics it takes to blame me, to say that I'm attacking your family by reporting on this story, and you don't see that you are 100% the reason for this situation. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Simone Biles.
Yes, Queen Philip, yes, and that's exactly what it is. Now, the white trash mentality is, don't take responsibility under any circumstance, and they will just do so many fucking backflips and contortions mentally to figure out how to do that, literally going as far as to make up a whole lying scenario and believing it, like just convincing themselves hard enough, saying it enough where they really believe that it happened, even though they know that it didn't. This is a big white trash thing, and it's funny because, like I said, they're not really mentally, psychologically, or emotionally developed, but they like that basic instinct of being able to be evil to people whenever they want, so they can take that and they can use it to whatever they have developed there in their favor. It's just fucking disgusting, but I know it because I grew up with it.
You're trying to pin death threats on me, on your wife potentially being driven off the road.
Right, because people haven't been following this story for months now and it just blew up. No, it's all the DeFranco, it's just the DeFranco, I can't, no, it's you. It's that people caught on to what you're doing, they see what you're doing, and they don't like it. But no, blame the biggest YouTuber you can that's covering it, because white trash logic.
Right now we are under severe attack by all kinds of media, by this DeFranco guy.
And because of that video, we now have real danger coming our way.
Somebody tried to run my wife off the road with the kids in the car. We got death threats coming to us and everything. My kids are terrified. They can't go outside. They can't.
Right. Can't be your fault that you put your kids in this situation and had them beating the crap out of each other and hurting one another for money and views. No. Can't be that you verbally abuse them and psychologically torture them in awful things and film them having mental, emotional, nervous breakdown and embarrassed them. No, it's all Philip DeFranco. Obviously. Like, Jesus, the genius stroke must have really, really hit you guys, beaten you over the head, because that's so fucking intelligent to come up with.
And you try to blame me, but this is just the world's reaction to seeing children in distress. Little defenseless children. Not adult actors on one of those fake prank channels or fake reality channels. Children being handled emotionally and physically in a way that shocked the world. And you can't be surprised that the world would have an adverse reaction.
When they have no self-awareness and no care of their actions, you'd be surprised how little they give a shit and how much self-awareness doesn't exist. Self-awareness with these people does not exist. They are not aware of themselves, their actions, their reactions, their thoughts, their feelings. They really aren't aware of anything. They just react and try to get whatever rise they can out of anybody they can in any way they can. Because they don't care. It's fun to be evil. It's fun to be mean.
Based off your last video, I don't think you're ever really going to see that, and that disappoints me. But based off your last video, I don't think you're ever really going to see that, and that disappoints me.
And that's correct. They're never going to see it because they don't care to see it. Because they need to either be the bully or the victim. And we're going to mentally gymnastic any way we can to get there. So guys, the rest of the video goes on to basically talk about their possible mother, which, by the way, my good friend, Chambers of My Heart, or AKA your humble host, she actually covered this. She did an interview with this woman, which I will have in the description. I will have somewhere around. Please go see it. Please go support this, because she was very brave and did really, really good job on this. And I'm really, really proud of her. And she really, really deserves our love, respect, and support. But this is pretty much the end of the video. I just wanted to react to some of this because I didn't know about some of the violence, those slaps. And the more I see about this, the more and more just heart-wrenching it is. KeemStar did a video now where he is upset at them, where before he was kind of trying to find middle ground and now he's pissed. And I'm happy. And that reaction is coming soon too. We have new videos where apparently there was a prank, and I haven't seen it yet, but I just looked over a little bit, but I want to dive into it. There was a prank from the mom where they had somebody dress up as somebody robbing their house, and they went and got a gun and everybody was going crazy. I mean, the shit's getting crazy and they keep trying to delete videos. But luckily, we have our friends Mr. Repsion and Suit Yourself, and there's a few others, and please say a big thank you to them. I'll have them in the description too. Say a really, really big thank you, because they are actually saving and cataloging all of these videos for us, so that when they take them down, we can still have them up, still respond to them, and possibly use them as evidence if needed. This story just gets more and more disturbing, and you bet your ass I'm going to stay on it, because if it's one thing I can't stand, it's white trash mentality when it comes to parenting. I've been raised in it, so have many other people. It's not okay, and I will continue to speak out about it, because you should not have kids if you don't truly, genuinely care about them or put their health and well-being first. And if you're going to not only do that, but hurt them, you better believe I'm going to say some shit. This has been JoySparkleBS. Continue to be blessed in yourselves, be blessed in others. Continue to try to find the joy and the sparkles of bullshit in the world. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Mwah, and goodbye.
Now, as far as why now, why do Mike and Heather come clean now and also apologize? Well, since these stories blew up over the past 2 days, a woman has come forward claiming to be Cody and Emma's biological mother. The woman's name is Rose Hall. She and her sister Crystal Reynolds have been reaching out to people talking about this story. They were part of a 30+ minute interview last night, and I want to say before we move forward, these are allegations. It is very important, whether you have closed the door on Mike or you have closed the door on me, understand that these are allegations. So according to Crystal Reynolds, Mike Martin Martin, daddy of 5, left back in 2008 when Cody was 1 and Emma was almost 3. My sister took care of those kids by herself with no money or help from him for almost 7 years. She gave him another chance and hunted him down to be a dad. Rose was a little overwhelmed and asked Mike if he could visit. While Cody was visiting, Mike's wife forged papers saying my sister gave him custody of Cody. 2 years later, after Emma visited for Thanksgiving, they removed Emma, saying there was abuse that was unfounded. We went to court and got a judge that was prejudiced against women with bipolar and wouldn't even look at our evidence that Mike was unstable and abusive, and gave him the kids. In August, a friend of ours came across their videos and told us about them. We contacted the police immediately. They did a report here and sent it to Maryland, which she included the document. I'm showing the redacted version because I don't want to share addresses and personal information. And Maryland told us it was corporal punishment. They refused to do anything even though we talked to doctors and other professionals who say it is clearly abuse of all kinds. We are just so worried. Who knows what kind of damage this is doing?